Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you the power of call analytics in Teams Admin Center, and you can use it for Microsoft Teams to measure your call, audio quality, video quality, problems that arrived in call, all digitally. So here we're going to be in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center, and we're going to go to the Teams Admin Center, which I already have pulled up here. And if you want to go into call analytics, first you're going to have to go into your user section. In the user section, you're going to have a bunch of Teams rooms, depending on how much you have. Here, for this example, I'm going to use Everest Conference Room as an example. Now, in Everest Conference Room, it's just a regular conference room where people meet. And here, we already have the Call Analytics dashboard. So here we can see everything. So we can see the quality of each call, and we can see whether it's good or poor. And we're going to be exploring the ones that are not doing so well, and we're going to see what the power of call analytics really is. For example, I have one of these calls pulled up right here, and now we have a bunch of these participants, but you can see that each of these participants have a different color, indicating whether they had a good call experience or a bad one. So Call Analytics or Microsoft Teams automatically recognizes these issues and marks them so that you can see these in this tab. So here we're just going to look at this red bar right here, and it's going to give us the time of when this problem started, the quality of the event, so was it a big error, problem, in this case it was major, so big, and if we want to see the session details, we just have to click here and go into session, and here Call Analytics automatically tells you what determined this error, or why the call quality was poor in the first place. So here it gives you all the generic information about their device and system, but if we really want to see what was the issue, since it was the network that was giving the poor call quality, we can go to network and see, oh look right here, there's a 100% average packet loss rate, which automatically just means he couldn't listen or hear anything in the call. You can look at all of his statistics here of what really happened during the call, and if you want to see more advanced details, say maybe you want to go to the nitty-gritty of why this is happening, you can go into the advanced tab and see what you can find here. So you can see even the ping, the round trip of their device to the call or room. We have the packet loss rate here and all of these different statistics that you can use to troubleshoot this kind of issue. So here I have another user picked out, and this user also had bad audio quality, except this was caused by an audio device. So last error was network, but this time it's audio. Now if you want to just look straight into the details, we can go into the advanced tab and look, oh look, Microsoft Teams automatically highlights where the issue occurs as red, and you can see here the capture not functioning event ratio is 1 instead of 0, which means his audio was just not being outputted. And you can see here if we want to diagnose any more issues, and you want to look at his statistics, and this is how you would diagnose these problems for users and give tips and advice on how to fix this.
So let's say you're a user and you're in a meeting. Well, guess what? There's also call analytics straight from the meeting. If you go to the three ellipses up here, you can actually go here, and down here it's call health. You can look at your call health directly as a user. You don't even have to be in a Teams admin center. And so here you can see, your received packet loss, your round trip time, and say if your received packet loss is anything above 20%, you're gonna have some network issues. If you want to see your jitter, if your jitter's above, any like 20, it's not going to be good, right? So if you're in a call and you're a user and you're experiencing these difficulties, remember to go to the ellipses and look at call health. And this is me as a user, so you don't even need to be in the admin center. Now, the reason why these complications occur is because, number one, there's two issues: the network issues I showed you and the audio device I showed you. One of these problems can already be solved. If you go on to aka.ms/Teams devices, you can find these Teams room devices, which will solve all your audio device problems. If you see, remember in the call health, it will pretty much ensure that you are okay. And with the network issues, you want to be making sure you're either plugged into Ethernet so that you get the fastest connection possible. You want to check your speed, via fast.com, using these tools, in which case, like let's say for example, if your network is less than 5 megabits, per second, you're not going to be able to play video very well in a meeting. So you're gonna need these tools, and just to ensure, remember, audio devices, you can go on to that website I just mentioned, and for network, just make sure that you are in a closed space. Be close to where the Wi-Fi is, or be plugged into Ethernet, and make sure your speed is fast enough. And you shouldn't have any problems at all using Microsoft Teams, so you don't have to say Microsoft Teams suck anymore. And this is why Microsoft Teams rules.